So for the next step, we want to use Vegalite as an interactive grammar, a grammar for interactive graphics inside our notebook, inside our observable notebook, and draw some graphical charts and use it in order to do our projects and so on. So what is Vegalite? Vegalite is technically a format of writing and instructing instructions, the format of instructions that you can use inside your JavaScript code, and it will draw you data. You can manipulate your data and draw different kinds of visualization using that. And this is a getting started tutorial for Vegalite. For your own project, you can go through this and use this step-by-step manuals, or you can check for these open source applications coded by Vegalite, and use them for your own code. So let's go to the Vegalite. This is my So in order to work with Vegalite, as we were working with D3, we first need to import the library, loading that Vegalite into our environment. So Vegalite require and if I run this one, this will implement our Vegalite. So let's make a simple let me first show you something. So this is a format that we use Vegalite. It's a simple format. If you check on the website, there's a simple sample here. So for simple bar chart, so it gets your data or the location of your data, and it makes a mark for what kind of chart you're looking for, and then the encoding for I'm looking for specifying x and y axis and what we want to declare in each of them, the fields and the type that we are passing to it. And we need to specify that one. So this is the format. If I run this one, have I had an next one? Oh, I think I missed one more of this. Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is to write the values that we want to use, then the mark input, and then the encoding. So let's do that. Let's think we have our serial dataset, and we want to work with that and draw a simple bar chart. So it's gonna be Vegalite as calling the object and passing these values to that object. So and then I need to put data, and my data would be the values in, what was the name of that? First CSV. First CSV, then the mark of our value. Sorry. the mark of the value would be bar chart. I'm going to draw a simple bar chart, and then encoding would be, let's close this one, the X and the Y. And the X, you need to specify the field, which in our case, for example, is the name. I want to see names with like the protein amount of each of those cereals. So I want to put the name, the field is a name, and the type is gonna be string, so it's gonna be nominal. Yeah, and then for the next one, I want to put protein. Oh, this name should be inside double quotations. And then the type is the type is quantitative. And let's see. How it works. Which part is undefined? Okay, so I think it's okay. I have an extra comma here. So when you run that one, you see that it gives us a simple bar chart from like name and protein amount. And maybe we can change that protein to different variables like calories. Maybe you can do that right now. I'm gonna pause that here and let you practice a bit with this Vegalite thing. Just get retrieving cereals and calories, and then we can continue with that. So there's also another argument inside the Vegalite that you can add to your fields here. Sometimes, as you probably saw, that we in the Titanic or more general in Tableau, as we saw, we could like manipulate our data to apply some aggregation functions. We could change the like functions to mean, median, or count the numbers, or get the sum of the values, and then put that inside like an x-axis or y-axis instead of directly putting them there. So for that purpose, in Vegalite we have another argument named aggregate. So in the aggregate, you can pass a function you want to apply on this field that you are writing. So for example, I want to get mean of my values, and oh, oh, I see. It was the mean of name, so it doesn't mean anything. The mean of the protein was. So this time, instead of having the actual value, we have the mean of the value. And then let's see, for example, we can have the mean of the protein by protein amount of proteins based on the type of the cereal instead of instead of the name of that. So you can get it really as we can simply get the mean, and then by changing this to the functions you want, you can get different functions, different values, different types of visualization output.